Hey there guys, and welcome, and what's that? That doesn't look like FIFA to me. That is right, today Grid 2 is on the agenda. It's just come out today, if you're watching this today, because today is the 31st of May, the day that Grid 2 came out, and I am playing it, and, well, as you can imagine, the first few races on the first day of release are slightly exciting, with people generally not knowing how to drive around, being slightly noob-like, in fact extremely noob-like, and you know what happens when noobs meet noobs. There are many, many crashes. Anyway, as you can see, this is some Tier 1 action in Otsukama, I think it's called, in Japan. We've got Alfa Romeo Giuliettas everywhere around me. 3, 2, 1, and we are about to go here. And oh my goodness. Oh my actual goodness, the chances of a crash going through these next corners are extremely likely. And there we go, I thought that might happen. There was more chance of a good Nicki Minaj song, in total fairness, than a crash through there. And look at that, we're down to 11th. Fantastic. Great first race, and we're down to 11th. Some floating doors around. That's just the normal. Oh, we're up into 8th. That's awesome. We're up into 8th. Floating bodywork everywhere, because of course that is just completely normal. Defying the laws of gravity as more crashes happen around me. Alfa Romeos absolutely everywhere. Absolutely everywhere. And suddenly we're up into 5th, no 4th. And we've got a very erratic looking Alfa Romeo right in front of us, who's scraping the barriers out on the outside. Don't know how those flimsy gates managed to cope with that. But who knows? I'd go ask the grid people how that happened. I don't know. But we're looking around the outside now. And this erratic-looking Alfa Romeo, without most of its pieces of bodywork, without a door by the looks of things, hits the railings on the outside. I hit the railings on the outside. The similar coloured impact. Oh my goodness! Well, never mind. We're up into 2nd. That's going in a crash compilation because they've just decided to go Dirt 3 on it and just absolutely flip out. And that leaves me in a very lonely 2nd. And that's nice. I always wondered how to spell shenanigans. I always wondered how you spell shenanigans. Thank you, Grid 2, for being an educational as well as fun thing to play. Anyway, that's completely by the by and off topic. We are now going to catch this guy in the Alfa Romeo. What's his name? Litvak. We are catching him. We are catching this guy in the black Alfa Romeo. And we've got a pretty hefty gap back to 3rd place. This should be fine. There should be no intervention whatsoever from 3rd place. This is down to me and you, Litvak, or Livtak. I can't quite read it from here, but I think it's Litvak. This is down to me and you. I'm catching him absolutely hand over fist. Completely catching him head over tit. I don't know, is that even a saying? I'm not even sure whether that's an actual saying, but still, that is what it feels like. I'm catching him absolutely hand over fist. I'm right, well, not quite right with him, but he's gone a little bit wide there. Oh, well, he's gone quite the opposite of wide. And then very wide. Oh, and I've hit him. I feel bad. I'm going to let him back through. And he can take that position back, and I will overtake him cleanly, despite him causing most of his problems at that point by trying to ride up the side of our bank. Oh, and oh. That's just brilliant. I thought that there'd be no I said clearly there would be no intervention from 3rd, but I was clearly incredibly wrong, and now 3rd is all over my rear end. All over my rear. Anyway, that's not a laughing matter whatsoever, but still, we continue, and I'm right behind Litvak still, but not. I've got Truthido / Truquido / Trucido, depending on where you're from. If he's Mexican / Spanish, Truthido has just passed me. And in a very quick Alfa Romeo Giulietta, I'm very suspicious of that. I don't know what the heck's going on there. But he goes for first, he dives noobishly up the inside, clips the inside, then goes wide out onto the outside of the barrier. I just go straight up the inside of him, and it is done. And I think it's close to the end, and yes, fireworks indicate that it is the end. And Litvak wins in the Alfa Romeo Giulietta. I could have won that if I'd not been sportsmanlike, but hey, everyone, well, I suppose, hey, it's best to be sportsmanlike. Anyway, that's about it. This is a short video for this channel. But anyway, like, subscribe, and favourite, and do all that. I'm sure there's going to be an outro that tells you to do that in a minute. Like if you enjoyed, and goodbye. Man, that was awesome.